Hi, I'm Phuong and this is my life as updated in 2023. People may call me by different names and nicknames, but I was born as Phuong on a spring day in 1998 in a small town in the north of Vietnam. I am the second daughter in a lovely family, and I've got a younger sister who is 9 years older than me. You will see this person more than once in this video because I often tell my sis that if I ever make a movie or a novel about my life, then she'll deserve to be featured as a recurring role. I didn't go to kindergarten, so most of my childhood memories were spending time at my grandparents' place. My grandma would cook the best food, and my grandpa would teach me reading and writing. My earliest memory was that my mom would put some random letters on the calendar, the year 2001 I guess, and asked me what the letter was. So as a kid, I read lots of books and comics. Bookstores at that time wouldn't let you read their books without buying them, so I was so happy to be given a new book. It became a bi-weekly gift when my sis came home from university with lots of books from me. I am not really a fan of mangas, but my dad kept saying that it was the reason why I got nearsighted, while I believe it's because of the handwriting contest I took part in every year in elementary school. I don't think my handwriting is really good, but having the first prize in a contest that I had barely felt confident meant a lot to me. About confidence, and probably it was when I realized you don't need to be very good to create art and to be creative. My sis' investments in me were not only books, but also some of her free time teaching me new languages. And it opened the whole world to me. Starting in 6th grade, my habit was exchanging emails with my pen pals from all over the world, some of whom I still keep in contact with now. It's funny, but sometimes my only motivations were just a really big daydream. For instance, my motivation for learning Chinese was only to visit China, because my sis said that it was huge and she'll take me to China if I can become fluent in the language. Or my motivation for my small business back in middle school time, again supported by my sister, was to earn $700 because someone said that it was a starting amount for her trips in Asia and Africa. Later I found myself so stupid to believe in it, but I do think that sometimes a totally wrong motivation can lead you to something awesome. Before my university graduation, my life was like a cycle of earning money, traveling, and going bankrupt. I wouldn't regret that because I was able to complete some of my goals. Some of them was cool because I was able to do something new. Some was a little bit disappointing, but all in all, I learned a lot and I'm happy now to think back on those years. Then COVID came when I was happily making post-graduation plans. That was basically the quarter-life crisis, being locked in Vietnam's border. But also, I learned how to be flexible and how to enjoy the little things like the daily walks with my mom. The planned one gap year turned into 2, and at the end of it, I knew it was enough. I got to make the decision to continue my study. I was never confused about my choice in data analytics, but I was so scared to make it. I was never good at math, numbers, or anything related to it, statistics, or finance. It's a big no. Thank God I made up my mind just 1 month before the application closed. It turned out that numbers aren't that scary, and I've been doing quite well so far. I now live in a city of arts and multicultural like I wished years ago. I've made more milestones in my journey also. It's not always about happy-go-lucky things. In fact, I failed most of the time. Entrance exams, courses, dream job interviews, life goals. Don't ask me about my success stories. Sometimes I ask myself about my motivation for being here. Is this because my sis keeps saying that I should have a job in STEM? Is this because of the trust from everyone, or even myself, that I'm finally becoming better at something that I was not? I believe I'll have the answer for it sometime in the future, just like the younger me didn't know my love for arts or traveling can help me in my data visualization. So as long as I'm making progress now, the future will tell. Steve Jobs said that you can connect the dots looking forward, but you can't connect them looking backwards. And that's what I'm doing with this video. Thanks for watching until now. Bye!